Alright, welcome back to the next part of today's episode of Art Time, where today we are going to be finishing up this drawing by shading and texturing everything here. Now, I went on ahead and did a few character drawings here, not like fully trying to recreate the, what background characters would look like in Hunter x Hunter universe, but at least getting it close. With this guy over here and just some random people. So yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed today's second part, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Yeah, I took a break after I finished up drawing the entirety of this drawing. My god, man, it took so long to get all of this done with. I was listening to Critical's podcast with that Jordan guy, and my god, the world happening outside is scary and new to me. Or not new to me, and the freaking corruption is high everywhere in this goddamn planet of humanity and society. Ugh, it's annoying. It ticks me off. I hate people with power. Well, I might have power myself, but my power doesn't affect people's lives in this reality. Rather, another reality. But at the very least, I'm trying to give somebody here a good life. Pitou. Of course, even though technically they don't deserve it because they, are a psychotic murderer that is an ant/cat/human whatever. You get what I mean. Regardless of the fact, that's what we listened to as we drew this. And it took some time, but I finally did it. And after that, I took a break and watched the second episode of Adventure Time Distant Lands, and whew, my god, that was great. There's just something about just seeing the characters and like their lives completely directly after that war. It's also weird because I guess I technically binged it. It's like, not with the anime, I wouldn't do that. That's like strictly, just like how Toonami, I always have something to look forward to at the end of the day. The anime is more so just look forward to at the start of every day, dinner time and whatnot, kind of deal, you know what I mean? So I feel like I kind of rushed through Adventure Time a little bit too fast, but that's fine. Yeah, with Distant Lands, the fact that they're like all 44 minutes means that I have a bit more leeway to like space them out a bit more. Granted, I don't think I'd be able to watch them outside of this vacation week, so I definitely do need to get that done with. That's for certain. So yeah, we've watched that, and I gotta say I really like how it turned out with Bubblegum and Marceline, and also apparently Adult Finn. I don't know what's happening to Jake over here, but I guess we'll figure that out next episode. I get the feeling that he's gonna die because the Croak gene that still hasn't, fulfilled itself. I get the feeling that that's probably is what's going to happen. Because they haven't touched the Croak gene in, the last time they touched it. And, I feel like that's probably what's going to be the end there. I don't know why exactly. Every instances where he was out there in space with Banana Man, he, only one instance, actually, he somehow managed to get out unscathed. But, I feel like that's probably what's going to be up next, and that's going to suck. Yep, that's going to suck. Also, I'm not entirely too sure, but I, for some reason, have a weird feeling that the first episode with Bima was a prequel? I don't know if what I saw in the beginning was or at the end, I mean, not the beginning, was young Finn and young Jake at 6 or 9 or whatever. I don't know how old Jake is. Obviously with that one episode with Joshua getting them to go inside of that dungeon for the demon blood sword. Rest in peace, that sword. They were both babies. So, I guess technically speaking, half dog, half alien. Your aging process is going to be completely different from normal dog years and normal alien years, whatever alien years that would be. So, I guess technically, that I guess makes sense. It also makes sense why Jake is so childish, is because his freaking brother is still like 13 while he's like in his 30s or something. Well, I guess this is just going to occur, though. We won't know yet. I won't know yet. You probably already know. But I'll watch it at some point. And then there's whatever the hell the end is. I don't know what they would plan on doing with the series after that. If they would, like, bring it back. But I don't know what they would do after bringing it back. I'm pretty sure they covered almost every single instance in this series, right? Almost. And even in frickin' BMO, you got, like, Mr. M, who, let's all face it, it's Martin. When he took off his boots alongside the rabbit girl, that was, clear indication that his skin color there matched Martin's skin color. And also, Mr. M is a pretty dead giveaway in his demeanor and voice. You know, the way he speaks and whatnot. Yep. Although, I wonder, because if it is supposed to be a prequel, then yeah, that he must have done something before that, or maybe just completely almost destroying an entire ecosystem. Nah, that wouldn't be enough to warrant him to go into the Skedaddle. Or maybe it would. I have no clue. Somehow that man gets around and destroys everything. Don't ask me how. I don't know how the hell somebody can be so destructive. It's like a cat. Right, cat? It's like all you cats, you're so destructive. Right, Cadillac? Just freaking the second eyelid didn't open, just like, and then like slowly started to go back to normal. That's right, Cadillac. I'm mocking you. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way for me to go about tackling this. You see how much there is for me to get made here? I thought I was going to have more of the outside area shown, but I felt like this was a better call. And still being able to draw like a few characters here. I don't get to do that as much because I don't have too much time to go full out on complicated drawings. I would like to. Instances like this on vacation where I can just take my time and, you know, do more, have more of my hours spent doing this. And yeah, and I guess technically this is considered work if you think about it like that. Despite the fact that I'm not actually making money off of this yet. But, you know, it's something I like doing. Doesn't matter exactly. Anyways, yeah. So, I don't know what to talk about. I'm tired. I just want to get a second part in while I finish this. Probably going to take a while. You kidding me? This is a relatively big drawing. A lot of things to do here. A lot of things to color in. A lot indeed. Also, I forgot to add these things in. I did it now. But I forgot for a moment. For a quick moment. It's hard to tell if everything here perspective-wise is good because... I don't know, your legs could be out, your legs could be more in, or you could just be slightly taller than this girl. Hard to say, really. Anyways, yeah. It's nice to see Pitou in a nice drawing like this. And I can't wait to get to the effects portion. Oh, man, it's going to look so cool seeing the sunlight shining down on Pitou. Yes, indeed. Wait a minute. Of course. So, yeah, vacation, whatnot. It's still Monday. I guess, no, technically it's Tuesday now. We're going by, you know, the time here, 12:56, almost 1. I'm hoping I can get this done with and posted right, like, whatever the fuck the time frame is technically considered. Early Tuesday. Yes, sure, early Tuesday. Because late Tuesday, I'm Apparently gonna have to frickin' follow my father to the car dealership while he brings his damn car in, so I gotta do that. Waking up early for that nonsense. Because his car broke down, apparently, or something. And I had to watch the dogs for like 3 hours. Struggled to go to sleep for 3 hours. Ruined my freaking attempted sleep schedule change. Which is annoying. I woke up way later than I wanted to wake up. But if I didn't, then I would just be ass dragging again, as per usual. It's annoying. It's extremely annoying. I wish I could just, not have to worry about being woken up due to nonsense. But no, it's like freaking life is like, here, broken shit that you have to get up and freaking, waste hours of sleep with because I'm an asshole and I want to be a douche nozzle, this stupid piece of shit known as life. I hate it. I hate that it keeps trying to do shit, and it's annoying. It's extremely annoying. It's like actively trying to go against me for no fucking reason whatsoever. I don't understand. And it's not even breaking anything in my department. It's breaking the stuff around me. Of the people who are relating to me, or somewhat, or some shit, I don't know. Just trying to find reasons to hate life for being an asshole and just destroying everything it touches. Why is it destroying everything it touches? Who the fuck knows? Anyways, part of me was wondering if I should do like something unique. For instance, the Lustful Horrors. I have like an idea that I wanted to draw some of the characters' portraits, the 6 girls that I have planned here. And just basically have a poll saying who is going to die first. Because it's a Macabrayan horror series. Characters in this aren't going to survive. Unless I had created an alternate timeline where Jericho ends up destroying the demons in the school, and they don't get destroyed by whatever the hell is inside the school. They just similar to the hotel instance and whatnot. Also, I'm doing this because I like the reflections showing off some of the lights, and that showing off the reflection of the lights here. It's like there's a nice orange-yellow light happening in this direction here or something. And it's like the reflections is not, I just think it looks cool. A nice orange light inside of this coffee shop area. Coffee shop. Also weird that Pitou is going for coffee. But you know what? That's cute still. Like they're a little hipster or something. Trying to blend in with a cutesy appearance to make them look a little bit more, what's the word? Passive? Harmless? Despite the fact that they are definitely not as harmless, but they have more empathy now. And that's good. More empathy and whatnot. It's good indeed. Doesn't change the fact that they're going to be doing stuff to other women that they have been doing to try to chase the high that Demaki gave them. But that's fine. Because only this time, anybody caught in Pitou's graphs does not die. But rather experiences something special. Whoops, I did not want to do that. So yeah, all things considered, this is a nice little wholesome moment where Pitou blends in with human society. Also, it's good to show off the next epilogue soon after the what do you call it? Because that drawing is doing really freaking good. Jesus, 22 notifications, 347. Another comment, I think. Well, I'm not scrolling all the way down, but there's another comment, I think, right? Yes, there is. 10.9k views. That's insane. Also, what the hell am I looking at here? Okay, I don't think that's anything important. Anyways, yeah, it's insane. The finale really hit it off well. Showing Pitou, Maki, and Menchi getting it from Luna. And now we get a little epilogue. A nice little epilogue. Whoops. Fucking Christ. Where is Pitou at now? At a coffee shop. Planning their next move. Going after Cheeto next. Because this takes place after the election arc, as I've said in the last part. Which means that this is technically all original now. We got past the point where it's going off of the first arc that they appeared in. And the only arc that they appeared in. I don't think they have any other instances to be shown after that arc. Unless, somehow Pitou is still alive. And what Gon didn't do shit because Pitou is able to regenerate a new head or something. I don't know, possibly. Probably not. I mean, this is an ant we're talking about. Ant gets the head blown off, unless with Pitou's net ability, they could probably form a new head. But I highly doubt that. And that's why we have Luna here to form them a new head. Because with Luna, she can do that. Also, it's funny to think that I already got, one character in this Hunter x Hunter universe that I'm already liking so far. This short stack over here. I don't know why. It's just... There's something... Oh, I just realized something. I'm pretty sure this looks like somewhat of a gender-bent version of that... I don't remember that guy's name that I drew from long ago. But I don't even remember where the hell this was. It was an old drawing. Was it 28 or something? No, was it 25? No, was it 29? It's an old drawing. Maybe not that old, but it's a good chance that it's old. I know it starts with the letter C. Double click, damn it. I don't know if... Is it here? Is it really not in this particular album? Wait. Something about this seems familiar. Is it next album? Yeah, there it is. There he is. Albeit an older drawing. And this isn't the first time I drew him. Nah. She's tanner, more blonde. I did do it. I didn't do a gender bent version. But there was a more updated drawing I've done of him. Not there. Yeah, with him right over here in the background. Look at him. See, this is what I like to do. I have the main focus of my characters, i.e. the goth group. Then we have just some random characters in the background. I drew these three guys before. This is a new girl. And I also did something similar to that with the cafe, or sweet tea, casual meetup, with Moon, Yuri, and Tammy, with this waiter girl and this guy over here. I like doing stuff like that. Builds up the world a little bit more. Background characters that I'm probably never going to draw again, because, let's be honest with ourselves here. I have so many OCs as is, I don't need to add in more work to try to get the background characters some instances being shown of them. Also, this is just a little fan service. Don't you worry about it. It's not mature, and I can still do this. Since, it's basically just what's the word? Casually just doing... I don't know what the word is. I can't remember the word. Dangling it or playing around with your sandals. A thing that most people do with their sandals. It's fidgeting around. Most people. I mostly wear regular old shoe. Wait a minute. I mostly wear regular old shoes because, honestly, I only wear shoes. I don't think I have any other footwear outside of just regular old shoe. Good old Reliable until, old Reliable gets broken up and I have to get a new pair soon. Shoe truck's not coming until April, apparently. I think right before vacation holiday. So, yeah. This is also a good way to show you how I've done some of the wrinkles. Because obviously, if you aren't paying attention to my mature drawings on DeviantArt, you don't know how I do most of the wrinkles. And you're probably like, oh, how does he do? Well, okay, actually, no. You've seen me done the wrinkles before with hands, so I guess maybe it's not exactly like the perfect time because I've already shown you it. Maybe if I can remember when I showed you that. But because of the way my drawing style works in this, I can't exactly do the same wrinkles that most people can do. And most people can do pretty good wrinkles. And again, I guess I've never really focused too hard on wrinkles. Too wrinkly, and it just becomes like a mess of lines and whatnot. And I don't like the way that looks. I guarantee it. Nevertheless, I tried to make my own variation of wrinkles. And it's worked so far. It just means that I can't, like, get more. And it works good for, like, most hands, too. I think done. No. This one. Once I'm done here, I can show you it in case you didn't see it before. Alright, I don't know how big this is. 3? Nope, not 3. 2? Nope, not 2 either. 1? Okay, good. 1. And then we just do it like this. It's like, it's not exact for a few obvious reasons. Don't know if you can see that well, but that's fine. Also, her skin color is a little bit more yellowish orange, so the shading might not be as perfect as it can be, since, you know, mid-tones and whatnot. All in all, it's simple, really. Like this, for instance, it might be a bit too much, so let's try to reduce that a tiny bit. I guess because I'm working at it from an upside-down angle, I don't exactly have a good idea of where most of this is. Yeah, that's too connected. I could probably do that. Yeah, most likely. There's so many more to shade in, though. It's insane. Did I even get this? I think I did. It's just not showing as well as it could. And I guess I could probably just do this so that this looks like it's connected more. Much better. Alright, good. Great. Some random blue-haired girl whose legs might look a bit off, but the legs kind of go out and then out and then back in this direction. That's the issue when it comes to areas like this. Sometimes it connects weirdly. And it makes sense because, you know, a lot of things are hidden. Now look at this guy over here with his hat. His hat and his knife. That's a hunter right there, if I've ever seen one. I gotta say, I do like the nose style because you can really get, like, look at that. Nose over glasses, nose over hair. Will I incorporate it into my own creations? Probably not. I think my own creations have kind of like got that staple nose look. But if I'm ever working in the Hunter x Hunter universe, I can continue to use this nose style. Which honestly looks pretty good. Works perfectly with Pitou, that's for certain. And most female characters. Well, and there's also this guy. Yep, it's pretty good. Not gonna lie. I like the way that looks, at least. And I am going to say it. Am I? No, I'm not going to say it again. We're not going to say the same thing twice. As I say, balls of steel, a bunch in the upcoming episode of Terraria Nukem Edition. Man, oh man, you're going to enjoy that freaking episode. If you're a builder, you're going to enjoy it. If you're a fan of Duke Nukem, you're going to enjoy it. If you just like seeing constant events happening back-to-back, maybe not constant events, but events happening back-to-back at least once, then you're going to enjoy it. I certainly can't wait to get back to that. But I also got so much that I need to get done with. Monday's pretty much over, and I haven't even finished this yet. I mean, it's going to be finished. It's going to be finished today. No doubt about that. Just going to take a while. Wait, do I even have that shaded in? Probably not. Let's do that now. Needless to say, I realize that what I have planned is going to require a lot more effort. So I should expect for us to not get everything we need to get done with. One thing's for certain, though, I do need to get Adventurous Omni finished, posted. The drawing itself is already done with. I just need to get it posted. I need to make the story, 22-minute read and imagine. I wanted to do it last night, but I also wanted to take a small break, and that small break turned into getting Chapter 5, I think it was, in Dead Space Remake. I don't know. I have no idea, but I got a lot that has to get done with, so I have to, like, pick and choose what I plan on doing. I guess if I don't have a lot of time before I have to go to sleep, I can do some gaming, but we'll see. We'll see what occurs. I gotta make sure I get this stuff done with. It's important. It's vitally important, as a matter of fact. I want to get a huge head start. I also need to get some work done with in Paint Maze. Oof, right, there's that too. I gotta get that done with. I haven't even gotten an hour of that finished. Not even an hour I needed. All I need to do is just record some voice lines and fix up the fade transition a bit. Then I also gotta do, what do you call it? I also gotta get my episode recorded for Wednesday. I guess because we got a lot of time, I could be like, yeah, I could just get that done with tomorrow. It has to get done with tomorrow, or tonight. Tonight, technically speaking. Because otherwise, Wednesday is going to be barren of no videos. And I want to always have a week of a video of me getting Paint Maze done with. So that I can slowly but surely make the progress I need to make to get stuff done with. It sucks because I got so much in the way of drawing that has to get finished too. So I really have to, like, bank on trying to quickly finish up some of these. But also not too quickly, because I do want to try to put a little bit more effort into these with the time that I have. But also I can't put all of my time into it, because I do need to get other things done with. It's a crescendo of shit that needs to get finished. And I understand that it's a little bit much for one person. I understand that. But also, it's what keeps me going. It gives me motivation, because the more I work on this, the quicker I can get done with this. And it's going to suck coming back to work and not having as much progress as I'd like to get done with in this department. What kind of progress am I looking towards getting done with here? Well, obviously I want to get Pitou's fetish and the epilogue of it done with Casual Pitou over here. So, since we're getting these done with technically Sunday and Monday, not bad. Not bad. The entirety of Tuesday is going to, like, start at 2 or 1 or something. I don't know. It's going to start at some point. I gotta get up and watch the dogs. And wait for him to get home so we can get this stupid car quest finished. I don't know what this car quest... I don't even fully know what the hell's going on. All I know is this car's broken a little bit. And it's gotta be brought to the dealer or something. Or maybe it's not broken, or maybe he's just gonna trade it in or some shit. I honestly can't say. A lot of my focus right now is trying to get these done with. Wait a minute, this is not where I want to go. I don't even know where the hell I want to go. Actually, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, chair 1-3, that's what I want. Oh yeah, that's where the bar is. Okay, good, great. Now this is going to be interesting. I would say the biggest drawing project that I have to get worked on is going to be the Elementals Reborn landscape and scenery drawing. Yeah, that one is going to be a big one. It's 10 characters to draw. I gotta try to figure out what I plan on doing there. It also doesn't help that I don't have a whole lot to talk about right now. Well, that's usually the case nowadays. I could probably try to come up with like a weird story, but nothing's ringing a bell to me right now. Another part of me was thinking maybe I could do like a mini-series or something and get that done within the week or some shit, but that requires me to get a thumbnail made for the series, and it has to last like 5 episodes for 2 hours each day. Like another daily kind of upload deal, but nah, I don't really have anything that I can get done with that quickly. And I don't want to sacrifice any time for other series. Like Sonic Adventures 2 needs to stay on the freaking 1 episode a week deal because things are going to get annoying as we go on this A rank quest. Then there's Played Up, which is kind of a series that needs to stick to 1 episode a week as well. Not because of, like the same reason as Sonic Adventures 2, but because, I want to try to keep that going at a relatively healthy pace. I don't want to, like, get it done with in, like, a few weeks. I want to, like, get that stalled for, like, a month or so. I mean, yeah, technically speaking. I guess there was one space. Dead space. Yes, a dead space. Where the treasure... One space. Where the treasure is the marker. Or some shit. I don't know. I'm not going to try too hard to think about what that could or could be. It's just some messed up... some shit. I'm too tired. And despite me being tired, I'm probably not going to be able to go to sleep now that I have to get up. It's annoying, isn't it? Am I right? You know how annoying that is? Oh, it doesn't help that it's cold as hell in this goddamn place. Anyways, yeah. Alright, so... I gotta say, we got an interesting character over here. I wonder what his backstory is. He's got a scar. He has a knife on hand. Half of his eyes is covered. I didn't really want to bother like bringing in some like fan art related character into this. I decided, you know what, NPCs. And there we go. We got 4 NPCs here. Technically background characters, not NPCs, but it's funny to think that. Also, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I switched over to this because this is technically supposed to be like here, like right there or something. I don't know if that's going to stick, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Change up how I've done ears for like ages now. I mean, it's a good experiment, right? Considering the fact that, when it comes to drawing, you change up your style on occasions. Try to use more textures. Try to do different styles and whatnot. Tackling on a different universe. I mean, Hunter x Hunter is not too far from most of the other, like, fantasy-esque universes that I've made. Not too difficult for me to draw my own character design and obviously make it simplistic enough to where it's not like going to be a pain in the ass to redraw them if I decide to redraw them. Although a character like this is a blank slate except for their face. Their face and the fact that they have like... there's something about her that just seems so familiar though, and I can't pinpoint why. Her hair, her hat. I don't know why. Why is it? Her skin color. I just somehow... It's like freaking, have you seen this man in your dreams kind of deal, except have you seen this lady in your drawing? It's just something about her that seems so familiar. And I don't know why. Why is that? Am I, like, accidentally grabbing in some other character from a different universe that I don't even remember? What is that? What does she look like? Now that I'm looking at her face even more, where are you? Where were you? You were somewhere. You were in some other universe, fan art related, but I can't remember what. I literally... It's finally gotten to the point now where an OC that I wasn't intentionally making to be like a reference character to someone like Anne Anne with Annie, and then Abigail from Abby, Attack on Titan, NCIS kind of deal. This is the first character that I made that it was not intended as a reference character, but something about her appearance is making me think that she's from something, and it's bugging me that I can't remember. What do I type in? Slightly tan, blonde-haired girl wearing green beanie? I don't know if that's going to give me results. I'm pretty sure it's not going to give me results. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get some random characters, real-life characters. I don't know who this is. Who is this? You're not my OC, apparently. Or at least my brain is telling me. Something about my brain is telling me that you are familiar. You're somewhere. You're from somewhere. At first I thought, hey, it was that Jude guy that I made. Not Jude guy. I can't remember his name. The chill dude. The blonde stoner. You're from something. But what are you from? The only closest thing I can think of is Bridget from Guilty Gears. But wearing a green beanie and having, slightly tanner skin, I feel like I'm getting closer because now I feel like I just had a brief image of who I'm possibly thinking of. And now I've lost it. Damn it. Damn you, Mandela, for using my own creations against me. God, isn't that weird? It's like I just somehow managed to step into an alternate reality all of a sudden now. Oh dear, there's that character. Am I going to look back and see that certain characters that I've made are completely different from what I remembered? That's not cool, man. I remembered Moon specifically the way she is. The same with Luna. You better not. I'm gonna kick your nuts if you do. Oh, well. If you hear this here and you're like, wait a minute, yeah, this person was completely different. And I'm like, yeah, no. There's some fuckery afoot here. And what suck is we wouldn't really have the proof to show it unless if I did have it on my phone, it would swap out to the alternate reality version of the phone. Yes, sirree. It would be very much distressing. And people are going to see me drawing Moon in a different way. And I'm like, yeah, no, we just went through some weird Mandela effect. Because I do not remember drawing this character in this way. Well, either way, I don't know, just something about her appearance is reminding me of a certain character from fan arts somewhere out there in the world, but I can't pinpoint who exactly. And it's annoying. It's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Trying to replicate Squidward's voice, but I don't know how well I did. Anyways, yeah. There's just something about her. I can't pinpoint why. Bridget's the closest I got. She was the closest I got. Or he. I don't know. I think they refer to themselves as he now. At least according to the internet. Or at least half the internet. Hard to say, really. God, why is it so familiar? Barney, Why am I remembering this person that probably doesn't exist? Who are you? How did you get in my house? Another closest one I got was Dawn, but only because of the hair color, and not even close to hair color, but, Dawn from Total Drama, the hair color and the hat color. Dawn doesn't wear a hat. Well, it's like a love child between Dawn and Bridget. Although that might not be good, because I'm pretty sure Dawn is still 16 and Bridget's probably somewhere in her 20s is not that bad if she's only 4 age. Well, maybe. I'm not sure, actually. What's the cutoff age? I'm pretty sure the cutoff age is probably like 3 years or so. 3 or 2. I have no clue. I'm way beyond the point of that, so I have no interests in any of that anyways. The whole, what do you call it, department. I am almost 27 right now, so that age gap would be too goddamn big. Well, 18, 19, 20, I'd say go for like early 20s. Or maybe we go for somebody in their late 30s or something. Hard to say, really. I don't think I'm going to ever get to a point where I'm actually going to find somebody in like a casual sense, not like an actual serious relationship sense. And that's fine by me, because at this point I'm just hoping and banking all my hope that when I die, my soul's transferred over to Luna's universe, where I get to be in a more powerful body. And then I can live my life happy. Creating, having fun with Luna and any other fan-related characters. Yep. Anyways, back to this girl. Who are you? Where did you come from? It's annoying me. I'm trying to look through the lexicon of characters that I've seen through media, and I am not getting any, information. There's no information. There's something about you that seems familiar, but I can't put it down in words or thoughts. No, not Adventure Time. Definitely not regular show. Anime-wise, no, not One Piece. Definitely not Hunter x Hunter. Unless it is, and I'm accidentally creating a character from this series, and I just don't realize that. Not chill drama, not 16. Not stoked, I don't think. Definitely not anything from the 80s era with Hey Arnold and Rocket Power, that's for certain. Then again, I barely have memories of mostly anything outside of the things that I saw in Nick at Night, I think it was called. I have no idea. I don't remember. Nevertheless, you're from something. I don't know what you could possibly be from, but you're definitely from something. It's annoying. It's really grating on my soul that I can't pinpoint where exactly I've seen a character with this similar design. Damn it. Maybe I can get a second opinion. Once I shade and texture her in, maybe I can ask Queenie or something. Friend from Discord, if she's seen any characters like this in media. I'm having an internal crisis. You look familiar, but I can't pinpoint why you look familiar. Why do you look familiar? What is with you? You! I'm also gonna have to take a screenshot or something to get a closer look. Also gotta remember how I took screenshots on this. Shit. Oh, is it Windows print screen? I think that was the case. I'll test that out once I'm done here. This is Walls. Definitely not Mob Psycho. There is no attractive, what the hell? Okay, that was weird. I was just doing the usual thing I do when I'm shading in a bunch of stuff. And I was like, nope, Window could not handle it. I mean, granted, there is a lot more happening in this drawing than most drawings. One time I want to try to go a little bit more all... The background, you fool. One time I want to try to go a little bit all out there in terms of this particular little epilogue, and it's, computers can't handle this. Can't handle. Definitely not from any fighting game, that for certain. No, not Gravity Rush, but I'd say that she has similar skin tone to Cat. No, maybe not similar skin tone. I think Cat's darker. Hair tone is kind of close. Oh, actually, maybe it's a love child between Cat and Bridget instead. And she became a stoner. Now that one makes more sense, because I'm pretty sure at the end of Gravity Rush 2, Cat becomes 18. Or at least old enough to drink in whatever the hell that one comic strip was with Raven. I'd say that's a pretty cute ship, those two. I want to draw those two at some point. I've drawn Cat like once. It was an old drawing. God, how old? 19? Yep, album 19! This is a long time ago. This is an old drawing. Still pretty decent, but not really that good. If I were to draw it now, I think her eyes, first of all, would be bigger. Forehead probably... Well, isn't her forehead usually that big? Hold on, let me check. Gravity Rush Cat. Yeah, it is kind of big. Kind of. Not quite entirely. I wonder when they're going to make another one. Because the second and first one... Is this... Wait, hold on, I don't remember this one. Is this a series? They probably made a series, I don't know. I would like for them to make a third game, but what would they do after that? They left us off with a cliffhanger. Gotcha, shit. Yes, they did. They did leave us off with a cliffhanger on that one. I'd like to think that in the end they're alright. Why does that look weird? Oh, because there's a smudge on my freaking screen. I'd like to think that, spoilers, Cat is alright. And she's with her waifu Raven. I don't care what anybody else has to say. Those two belong together. Just like Bayonetta and Jean, I think her name was. Yeah, Jean. I don't know why my brain thinks the way that's spelt is Jenny, but no, it's Sean. It's like saying Sean, but with a J. I guess this is probably way off base, but it's like the female equivalent to Sean. Jean. I think. I don't know. Maybe it is. Who knows? I don't freaking know. You think I know? I pull this information out my ass. My arse, I should say. Yeah, these characters are just like random characters. There's nothing like too special about them, because they're supposed to fill in the blank space of there's a character here. Some character. It doesn't matter who. And I can't use characters for my universe, because then that would mean that the universe is connected to Hunter x Hunter. And I don't like that fact, because a lot of things in that universe is kind of just bad. And also, it wouldn't really work that well anyways, because, you know, it's a series. We got Nakato dressing up as Midnight, Yuri dressing up as Pitou, Moon being forced to dress up as multiple different characters. Poor Moon. And we still haven't seen the consequences of Yuri's action. Oh, trust me, Yuri's going to regret dressing up Moon like that. You ever heard of an artificial goat's tongue? Yep. It's going to be that kind of torture. Sorry, Yuri, but you kind of asked for it. It's going to be even more hilarious when Yuri dresses up Moon as Noelle from Genshin Impact. Not only is he forcing Moon to dress up again, but she's dressing her up as a maid. And I don't think Moon would have any idea who the hell Noelle is or what the hell Genshin Impact is. But I'm pretty sure Yuri will suffer the full wrath of Moon. Yes, sirree. Whoopsis. Maybe we could do like a Halloween party setting. But that doesn't like help because in the end it's still going to get Yuri's bell rung. Yes, sirree. I want to do more with those characters, that's for certain. The Na'Vi Productions. I also want to make more male characters. But I have, it's impossible to do because I got so many other things to get done. Like, really? I don't know if I did this, but I'm doing it again just in case. Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, with the series that I've got going in the portraits folder, there's not too much I can do with the already existing characters outside the ones that are like introduced into series, like Ebony and Ivory, consisting of the Cafe group and Moon, and we'll end with something special. No spoilers there. And then there is Forgotten Fling, which is going to introduce some more characters because I do want to do like a middle school photo portrait. It'll also be interesting to see what Violet looked like when she was 14. I guess, with Levi as well, since it's, theorized that he is the father, and obviously if that's the case, then he'd have to be within the group in middle school for that to be the case. A shy guy like Levi, who looks like Sasuke. Now that's a reference character right there. Now that's somebody who is intended to look like, a certain character. But not so much so that they look like an exact copy, but they look like themselves. Like with their own thing. I don't know when the hell I drew him. It had to have been at some point, somewhere along the lines I drew this guy. But I don't remember what album. It's gotten to the point where the 40s become hard to remember, and that sounds worse than it actually is, technically speaking. Maybe it was in the 30s. There he is, Strongman. See? The first instance of him. Obviously, style's completely different, because now I have the nose closer to the eyes. That's what my style was before in the past. And we only, seen him one other time in the, thing, and it was, right here. Yeah, see, style's improved a bit. And there he is. And there's the cast of male characters that I barely do anything with. I need to draw more male characters. Look at this. Look at how many female characters I have. I mean, there's a decent amount of male characters, like Neon Runners, Roscoe Morgan, Elementals Reborn. Nova Guardian's not in here, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, there's still a decent amount of male characters, like these guys over here that aren't. It's heavily leaning towards women. More so than it's leaning towards... Even in this one, I have 3 women and 1 guy. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's still the fact that I really gotta draw more male characters. Oh, I also forgot I was planning on making a checkerboard pattern here. How could I possibly have forgotten? Yeah, I gotta, step up my male character game. I have, a plethora of female characters, which is great. And, maybe at some point I might decide to draw these 2 girls. I don't know where the hell this would be. Portraits? It can't be fan art, because technically, while yes, they are a part of the Hunter x Hunter universe, technically speaking, they're not anyone's characters but my own. It's like Carrie the Brawler with that okay, here I go again, showing you a character that I've made. I might be able to find this one quickly, because I think this is this one? No, that was Roscoe Morgan's Legendary Gunslinger. Look at this. This is going to be a series after Elementals Reborn finishes up its first season. It's going to be interesting. Sucks that, we couldn't get to it yet, but, it is what it is. Oh god, never mind. I thought I could find it. Apparently I can't. Maybe it's in the 30s or the 20s. It could be anywhere. Let's be honest with ourselves. It could be literally anywhere. And I just would not know, because all the albums meld together. I think, surely it's in this album. Nope. It's either 20 albums before or 20 albums after. And that's possible now because we're on album 53. Look, I am just a creator. If I could show you the amount of drawings I have in this albums folder, each album is 24 drawings, you would see. Okay, it has to be around here because this seems familiar. This seems like this would be here, right? 33? You would see just how many creations I've had. Is this it? No. God damn it, where is it? Why am I doing this? I could just continue doing this drawing. Man, it literally could be anywhere. It might be in the 20s. Wait a minute. Nope, this seems familiar. Maybe it's 37. No, I already looked into 37. But I didn't look hard enough. No, I did look hard enough. It's not here. It turns out in... here it is. 38. Jesus, there she is. Carrie the Brawler. As best as I could get to the Borderlands style. And there's this whole freaking information about the character and her abilities. She's a siren-obsessed character. I made her primarily to... spoilers for Borderlands 3. Save Maya from this freaking... I was about to say the F word. This fucking e-boy, let's say. This little runt in his stupid little freaking appearance. Man, I really wish I could get that part of my photo out of me. Where is it? Purple hair girl. Right, there she is. Yeah, that guy. Literally punch him the same way that Handsome Jack got punched. And it'd be cool. You know? Just punching that motherfucker for doing that. Yeah, I could do that. Well... Nah, hold on. Hold it. I think I need to redo this one. Oh no, she's naked! Don't worry about it, it's fine. You can't, she's invisible, girl. She's part invisible. Anyways, yeah, we fucking have made her to punch that guy in the face, and we haven't done anything with her yet. Which makes sense. Alright, cool. Well, you know, if I ever draw this girl again, I at least have some of her swatch saved. Which is good. It's great. I just call her Purple Hair Girl. These characters don't have names. Dress Girl, Purple Hair Girl, Tan, Chill Girl, Hunter Guy, or Man. I don't recall. Literally just background character names. The girl you see in your drawing, you somehow managed to draw this girl. It's like she's like an SCP at this point, I swear. You draw this character, and now you somehow come up with drawing this girl. You don't know where she came from. You don't know what she looks like, but something about her appearance just seems so oddly familiar. Even though there's a good chance that you're not remembering any character, and this is all just in your head. Oh god, what happened to the mouse? It's like the sensors somewhat stopped moving. Let me blow on this pad real quick. It's not a hostile entity, but you draw this character, and you just can't help but feel like you've seen her before. Why is that? Where have I seen you before? Did I make you already? Did somebody make you? You're literally, you're a fucking SCP. I don't know where you've come from. I don't know. It's very strange. It's hurting my head trying to come up with it. Maybe it's the drawing itself is like passive, but the mental state it takes on you trying to like remember who this character is eventually ends up with you, killing yourself with looking at the Cthulhu-esque creation before you because your mind could not potentially handle the sheer and utter appearance of this eldritch being before you that you've just somehow managed to create. I'm literally turning this girl into a cryptid, and she looks as sweet and as adorable as most of the other creations that I have made. But what if that's the trick? What if she's actually just this freaking psychoanalytic monster that, like, looks all sweet and harmless, but she just looks so goddamn familiar? The sanity it takes on your goddamn soul is just astronomically high. And all she's doing is just existing by your own hand. You created her, and now she's just there, taking a mental state on you. It is what it is when you think about it, but also, it's also hard to think about the fact that I don't know you. I created you, and I don't know you, but I do know you, but I don't know where I know you from. And now my brain is freaking frying, and my voice is, I feel like I'm about to enter panic attack mode because of my voice. But yeah, that's essentially that's an SCP right there if I've ever seen one. It's like the freaking have you seen this man in your dreams kind of deal. I don't even know if that's an SSP. SCP. Yep. Welcome to the world of the living, SCP. I don't know. What SCP number are we on? Who knows? It's hard to say. Okay, now let's take a wild guess. How many layers have I forgotten to shade in? I know I shaded this in, but yeah, I actually want to shade this in a little bit more since this is a bit more hidden. How many layers have I forgotten to shade in? I have so many things here to shade in. The chances of me forgetting to shade in... tongue. That's one. That's one layer. I forgot to shade in one layer, or maybe I did, and it just didn't look like I did. Teeth? I don't know, but I'll shade it in anyways. Maybe that's two. Maybe you guys can tell me. Did you see my mouse swipe through this? I got the sandals, even though it doesn't look like I got it. I'm pretty sure I got everything here. I kind of checked everything there. I also want to draw some steam. Steamed coffee. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. Anyways, alright, cool, great. Time to texture this in. We've been at this for an hour. Yeah, makes sense. An hour. I mean, this is the longest part here. I've noticed that most of what we have been doing is either like color, shade, texture, or just shade and texture. Which is fine. Honestly, it's good to like not do the entire drawing so I can like, catch up on some videos and whatnot. Cam Sparkles hasn't done another Terraria video in a while though, actually, and I might think about it. Wait, hold on, let me check something real quick. Refresh. Oh, I want to be the first to say it. Oh, Wade's got a new video, and whew, that is wood. That's all I'm going to say is wood. If you want to know what I'm going to wood, well, just look up Wade's recent video. I'm down for psycho chicks. Wait, where the fuck? There it is. I can find it real quick there. Man, it's been 8 days since he played an episode of Terraria, I think. Yeah, Jesus. I hope expert mode didn't beat the captain. I really hope so. Or really hope not, is the proper term. Because, man, that was fun. Oh, man. I was also trying to use that as like a good idea as to whether or not I will survive. See, Duke Nukem is a gunner. But also, okay, look. Master mode wasn't that hard until I got to hard mode. Like, pre-hard mode, I only died 9, 10 times or so. Now, of course, the first episode of Terraria was where all of our deaths occurred. Wait a minute, this is a shadow! God damn it! It's fine, it's fine. It's just going to look slightly off, but it's fine. I'll just do this to fix up these things. It's fine. It doesn't look that different. It's fine. Anyways, yeah, it wasn't that bad. But, I feel like I was close on a few occasions in Master Mode, and the freaking mobs do a shit ton of damage. So I imagine I shouldn't have too many issues. I can tell you this much for a fact, I'm not breaking a fucking altar. I don't fucking care how long it takes. I'm going to fish out all the crates I need. I ain't dealing with another pirate invasion. Yeah, sure, it would be funny to see, Duke Nukem dying a whole bunch of times because of these fuck-off pirates. But I don't feel like experiencing that again. And having to see Sparkles deal with that gave me secondhand frustration. And that's in expert mode, too. I was in master mode. I had to, do cheap methods. I feel like that's going to be the only way I can beat the pirates, is just stay in the safety of my domed house and have like a lava pit where I just have an actuator where all the pirates fall in and just burn to death because they deserve to burn to death. Yep, I'm still not angry about their existence. I'm not going to go on a genocidal rampage against pirates like the cat will with the Endermen and potentially creepers. Well, the creepers haven't been that big of an issue. It's just the Endermen. Then again, we haven't really been out in the wild dealing with mobs. Endermen are like the only mobs in Minecraft that we have to deal with on a daily basis because they place blocks down in my home. So yeah, you're damn right I want to commit genocide amongst Enderman kind. This cat is angry that this build is getting destroyed, not destroyed, but messed with by Endermen. And you've seen the river. What if we lost a few fish? That Enderman could have killed some fish. Okay, well, technically, not really, but still. Wait, yeah, he could potentially kill some fish. Oh, these Endermen. I swear I'm going to go to the end and create the End Sanctuary, where it's not technically a sanctuary, but rather... Well, I wouldn't say it's a concentration camp because it's literally just there for death, so a death chamber. I mean, if we're going to go down that route, do we really want to go down that route? We're, a genocidal cat. I mean, yeah, Minecraft is literally one step away from Nazism, and we got to be careful not to go down that route. Let's just be a tyrant instead, where everybody suffers except for the villagers and the cats. Maybe the dogs, because I might have a dog army to take on a wither. But also, I don't know. It makes sense for the cat to do that to the dogs. Well, now we're going down the racist route. I don't know if we should be going down that route either. But what the cats can't fight, though, that's the thing. The cats just scare creepers and phantoms. What route can we go down that doesn't end up with this cat becoming, canceled on Twitter? No matter what this cat does, this cat's going to get canceled on Twitter. It doesn't matter that this cat built, several homes for these Squidward people to live in. Because the cat will commit genocide or enslave certain things and whatnot, it doesn't change the fact that this cat's probably going to go down the cancellation route. But then again, these are cats. I don't think they really care about what humans say about them. Right, cat? See what I mean? She's still sleeping. She doesn't care. These cats just don't care. I mean, you've seen Hitler Cat, right? I feel like that would be kind of a little bit on the nose there. So let's try not to go down that route. Let's try not to, shall we? Or we do, and I forget, and then we become a tyrant. I mean, we are building a home. Right now, we're in our home building phase. We're in our Mr. Beast phase. How long will it take for this cat to go into, fancy dictator phase? No. Building this house is going to take ages, so it's probably not going to be until 2 years from now or so. It's hard to say. Hard to say. This cat is making a name for itself. Whether or not that's going to be a good name is all really up to fate and what we plan on doing. I mean, we already technically have the zombies kind of in a place where they're constantly dying a whole bunch. So we're already one step down the route of a dictator role. But we're also building a nice-looking village. I'm confused. What are we exactly? What route is this cat going down? Are we bad? Are we good? Are we a morally gray area? Are we capitalism? Because I can't really say we're capitalism since we're not really taxing the villagers that are going to be coming in here. I don't know. I have no clue. I'm sure somebody can give me some information as to what the hell we are doing. Wait, did I just find another thing that I forgot to shade in? I did! Look at that, I forgot to shade in the bars. Technically, that's 2 layers there, so 3 layers. Maybe more. Either way, I'm pretty sure we're going down our villain arc route, so expect to see some controversial shit going down in Minecraft as soon as we can get to the point where we are finished with the village. I mean, technically we are going to be segregating green-robed villagers to a mountain. But it's going to be a cozy mountain. It's not going to be like a freaking terrible place. It's going to be like cottages in the snowy mountains. Maybe they're the villagers that get us wood, despite the fact that they're not getting anything because they decided to make useless villagers. God, we're already trying to freaking force uses upon people instead of them just relaxing. Well, not people, villagers. I don't know what we are. We're definitely a toxic cat. Considering the fact that we've, like, destroyed an entire jungle for this one giant tree in this one area in our house. I don't know what we are, but we're definitely not really a good cat in this journey. I don't know. What are we? I have no clue. I mean, I guess nailing that in or something. How the hell would that work? Unless there's like a... Of course. Why doesn't nobody think... Okay, like a little pipe where you can like open it. Like here's the... It's hollow on the inside, but only on like one area. You like open up the hatch, and it's big enough for you to be able to like put in a screwdriver and just... and then close it, and it looks like it's just a pole on... Yeah, sure, why not? This is our invention. There's a certain universe version of me in this world who decided to create these particular types of brands of poles where it literally hides the screws and the bolts and whatnot. I mean, we are a creator in this universe. I don't know if... Well, no, there... Actually, yeah, that's a good question. What era is Hunter x Hunter in? Is it like actual video game consoles? There's one video game console that's essentially just a NEN game console, and I don't know if it plays other games or if it's just simply for Treasure Island. I haven't forgotten about that route, and that thick biscuit in frickin' muscle form. I'm not really one to go for muscles as big as the Incredible Hulk, but, that's not too bad. And also, it's the only frickin' version of Bisky we can draw because she reverts to the 10-year-old form. I get it. If you're, like, probably in your 50s or so, and you literally look like the Incredible Hulk, you probably don't want to look like a muscle-headed freak, and your golden arrow is when you were, like, small, adorable, cute. And now you're a 10-year-old. Physically. Mentally, you're freaking wise as all hell. But, that's gotta be strange to be able to just do that. She's like the, Tsunade of the Hunter x Hunter universe. Only major difference here is whenever she goes back to her normal form of whatever 50-year-old she is, she looks like a musclehead, while Tsunade probably looks closer to her age. Or maybe she's 70. I don't know how old she is, actually. I just know that, Tsunade is referred to as Granny a lot by Naruto. Yes, indeed. Oh, wait a minute. You're in the wrong direction. How big is this little coffee shop? I don't know. Maybe it's like a nice little sidewalk. It's like a reserved spot, or maybe it's like there's two tables here. Maybe it's like... Okay, I'm doing this. Maybe they're plate up style. There's a table here. Yep, there we go. Plate up. And it's basically just looks like this. But there's like fence dividers here or something. And there's two ways to get in. Actually, there's gotta be coffee in Plate Up, right? I haven't made too much progress in Plate Up yet. I gotta imagine there's coffee. I have to imagine, right? Restaurant serving beverages and coffee. I also find it weird that we don't serve any beverages in Plate Up. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, there you go. A little insider, YouTube exclusive of what this this area looks like. Somewhat. The coffee shop is like doubled up and has like multiple pillars around it. It also has like a nice view of like a giant skyscraper with a TV on it that shows the new chairwoman. And Pitou was just there hearing about, because again, spoilers for the end of the Chimera arc. The chairman sacrificed himself to quote unquote kill the king. King doesn't die yet until radiation poisoning comes into play. And Luna told Pitou this. So I'm giving you a little heads up as to what's happening into the next instance. My God, there's a lot of freaking internal like gunk just trying to make it hard for me to continue speaking constantly. And the fact that I have to breathe too. So, upon hearing about the new chairwoman, Pitou found their first target. Not as an actual kill revenge, but as a do what they did before with like several other women. With the 3 chimeras in the nest, with the 9 East Gorteo dancer girls spared from getting devoured or murdered, I don't know. I don't know exactly what he did. Then, of course, followed by, Palm in disguised. And then lastly followed by the 4 girls that, surprisingly had way more images of them than the East Gorteo dancer girls, despite the fact that I don't think they had that big of a role to play either. But, we got characters. I honestly didn't think I'd be doing side characters in that department, like when I first saw that scene, but as I went on ahead and started planning out because this was like long ago. I don't know when the hell or how the hell I got to the point of planning out this entire series of Pitou's Fetish. I got 4 freaking seasons, a total of 24 episodes, each season with 6 episodes each, and a mediator. The plan with the first season and second season mediator is this, obviously. Also, my hair going all over the place. It is, of course. Ugh. So I feel like I should just go... I should try to... I wore my hair in like a pigtail once. Pigtails once before. It's long enough to do that. I only did it twice, and my God, is it a pain in the ass to set up. Not only do I have to wear 2 hair ties... but it's such a pain to like get it equal and right every time. Oh, right, I forgot this is separated into 2 bits. I didn't really think it was that big of a pain to get set up. I don't know how the hell anyone is able to like set that up so easily. It's insane, just like the amount of time. With this hairstyle, it's easy enough to set up because all I gotta do is part some hair to the side and then wrap it up and boom. With the pigtail hairstyle, I have to be more consistent on what the hell I'm doing. I have like bangs here like this. I guess somewhat similar to Noelle, except I can't get the middle bang. The middle bang, if I can remember where the hell I drew that one drawing of Noelle. What was it? Adorably Royal? Oh, I have no... It has to be somewhere in the 40s, because that's when I started to fully do fan art of characters. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, see this part right here, that part. So I can't exactly do that, but I can get at least the time skip bangs that she has. Also, I can't exactly get it right, because I literally have the opposite hair color of her. Her white to my brown. Even though I have a black beard. I don't have it now, obviously, because I shaved it off. I prefer this look. I don't know why. Something about no beard and long hair. Army is worried about, like, the future of a few certain things. Hopefully we get some cybernetic stuff. Because the physical effects of aging is taking effect right now, which is annoying. Like, I've noticed, like, crow's feet when I did, like, a little squint. Yeah, you can see it kind of right here. Maybe you guys can't see it, but when I squint, yeah, you can see some of it. Obviously, because I'm squinting so freaking hard. There's no way you wouldn't be able to see it. So, my hope in the future is that cyber or android bodies get made, and we can transfer our soul and consciousness inside of them. Of course, that also means that we have to figure out what is giving us our consciousness. What is giving us our consciousness? That is the question. There is definitely some weird spiritual shit that goes down. With paranormal, the ghosts and whatnot. There's definitely more to the world that we know about. My question to that is, shitberg. Wait, hold on. Where is this pillar at exactly? Because I feel like this pillar is in the most off-beaten path I have ever seen. No, you fucking fool. Is the pillar here? Okay, the pillar is there. Then that means I could just bring this up and over the pillar. Honestly, I feel like that looks better. I know that I didn't pay attention to that there, but it's fine. It's fine. I can bring everything above this. Wait, no. Wait, what did I do? What did I move? I moved something. I moved the pillar. But what did I move? Where did I move it? How did I move it? Where's the awning? Oh, wait, I'm supposed to move the... Wait, no? What the fuck am I doing? Oh. Never mind. I got mixed up here. I thought this was going in. No, it just looks like that. Don't know why I made it look like that exactly. I could probably try to fix that up a tiny bit. I don't know, I just want like a little curve there, but I guess I kind of went a little overboard in what most of the curve looks like. At least if I did that, that looks good, and all I need to do is just use this tool, no, pillar 1C, this tool, and it works most of the time. It won't work if this is 1. It's got to be 0. It's fine. I don't think I need to use the wrinkles. That's the one downside with the wrinkles, is the fact that that kind of like does a weird thing to it. Yeah, the pillars here at least look close enough to where it doesn't matter too much if it juts out just a little bit. Like that. That's fine. Alright, I don't know if... I'm probably missing a back, but yeah, like this right here. I'm trying to make it so that I stay onto the same brush every time. But it's only ending up making this even more confusing. Ugh. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like a complex drawing. A lot of work put into a drawing, it fills me with more pride. But I won't lie, it's such a pain in the ass to try to remember... Oh, I gotta get this thing shaded in. I forgot to texture this part. Oh, I forgot to color this in. I forgot to add this one little instance in the outline. Oh, I forgot I wanted to add some detail here. But I'm already done with the drawing. Damn. There's just so many things you have to keep track of. It's a pain in the ass. I don't think having a list would help that much. At least for me. I don't know, man. My nards. It's fine. It's fine. I just sat on my nards so hard that apparently I had a brief instance of sting coming from the tip. Too much information, I know, but, you know, good to know that nards, you know, they got sat on hard. No. God, stop that sentence right now. Stop that right now, Turner. Stop it, Turner. I can only get so... God, no. Don't finish that. I don't know. Would I ever create that weird game? Survival on Dimmadome Island. See, a game like that is possible in my wheelhouse. Not yet, at least, because I still gotta learn how to use Blender. I plan on learning how to use Blender once I finish Paint Maze, because I want to recreate Labyrinth, this game I made from a while ago. I want to recreate that in 3D and get some things right that I didn't get right before, fix up some things, make it look a lot more professional, fix up the AI instead of it just being pure random and being literally pain in a million arses. There's a lot of things that I want to do with Labyrinth. And fixing up all the mistakes that I've made in the first one is one thing that I want to do. I gotta say, though, I have a better understanding of Unity now. Doesn't mean that I still don't have, like, moments where I'm like, ugh, fuck, wait, what? Why is it not working all of a sudden? Why is this not working, but the other ones, I forgot all of his knife. How many does that make? Let's see, that's 4 with this holster. It's probably 5 with that girl's teeth, but I don't know. 5 with this part of the knife. See, case in point. 6, 7, 8. And it shouldn't even be a problem with these guys because they're literally one thing to get done with. Well, I guess I'm going to get most of the other stuff done with here after I get this done with. Anyways, yeah, I was talking about certain something or another. I had a moment where I was trying to get like the autosave position to move, where essentially what I did was have a check to see if cooldown is equal to false, how I usually do cooldown, and you know to check then inside of it to check to see what the position number is. So if it's 0 and brings the position up to 1, translates that and has the cooldown activated. But that's not enough, apparently. I've forgotten. Apparently, if you don't do that, it literally just goes through as fast as that. Where it doesn't even... It goes so fast that it doesn't change the number. It doesn't do any of that. And it basically just like, the thing stays there. And every time you change the number, it moves in the most weirdest ways possible. It was so confusing at first until I realized, oh... It's doing everything in that category. That's right. That's how that worked. It didn't just like go on ahead and be like, hey, that thing is now false. No, this is running the same code. So now we're going to run the rest of it. It makes sense when you think about it. It's just I didn't think about it at first. And then when I realized it, I was like, oh, well, that was annoying. I should have just put it as else if. That's how you do that. If you want to do like that particular kind of like lineup, make sure it's else if. If position is equal to 0, boom. Else if it's equal to 1, and so on and so forth. That's how I did the automatic move around, instead of having like detect for objects and whatnot. See what I mean? I do have a better understanding of how Unity works, but there's still going to be some instances where I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things I don't know what to do yet. So even though I might have some knowledge on Unity, there's still a lot of things that I haven't like fully started to learn yet. Async loading is something that I didn't fully start to learn yet. I got some of it down. Also the while statement. I never used the while statement. I guess that makes it easier for me to do certain coroutines then, now that I think about it. I start up a coroutine and I have a while statement. But I guess I don't fully understand how that works entirely. I guess I don't understand how coroutines fully work either. I basically have just been using coroutines as timers. Like, I just want to like have 5 seconds pass by and boom. Never did I really use it for like stuff like while or whatnot. So even though I might have a slightly better understanding of how to do Unity, enough to where I have an idea on how I'm going to like recreate certain things in Labyrinth or create certain things in other game ideas that I have in mind, even though I have that knowledge, there's still some knowledge that I have not fully given myself yet. I unfortunately can't give myself enough time to do that because, again, I got a lot to draw, got a lot to create. I'm hoping that at some point, once Paint Maze is done with, I can quit this job and focus on game development and drawing and all that stuff full time. And then I could have all the time in the world to learn a lot of stuff. And game development, of course. Yep. That's kind of what I want to try to do. It's wishful thinking, but it's good to have a dream, because if you don't have a dream, then what's the point? Give yourself a dream. Get your ass to Mars. No, but seriously, it gives me a purpose. It gives me something to look forward to so I can, get through the annoying day known as work. And I heavily encourage that you do that. Give yourself something to look forward to. Get a hobby. If you're in a position where you aren't really going to be able to do that kind of stuff because you're either working multiple jobs or you're in accidentally go into a family or went to a family too early without really taking into consideration, the potential issues that comes with family life. Like you're trying to raise a child. And I'm pretty sure there are some people who can agree with you. I've only really read it first-hand experience, but I don't think I'd ever want to have a child. First of all, our world is careening towards death. And second of all, I just want to focus on myself. I know a lot of people are going to pressure me and be like, you need a girlfriend and whatnot, but I want to focus on myself. I don't want to work in this job anymore. I want to do this kind of things, create these kinds of stories. It's a hell of a lot more fun than just fucking going to a job 8 hours a day, potentially 12 for some days because of some nonsensical issues with people calling out or on vacation or whatnot. And I just waste time and I'm just more in pain, body's more sore and whatnot. It's just, I don't like that life. Getting into a relationship isn't going to help. It's going to exacerbate the issue and it's going to end up being a toxic relationship. People need to realize that getting into a relationship isn't the be-all, end-all to fix the problems that y'all have in life. Yeah, it's good. It gives you, something someone to, look forward to go home to live with. But at the end of the day, it's not a be-all, end-all solution to your problems. Trust me on this one. Because if you do that, if you do use that as the be-all, end-all, you're just going to end up with nothing but heartache and heartbreak. And there's going to be, toxicity. Might be abuse, who knows? If you want to go into a relationship and you feel like you are ready, if you feel like both of you are in a good spot, then that's the perfect time to do it. I guess there's one coworker, but I don't know. It's just first instance is I don't want to talk about this because it's personal. But let's just say it's more so helping them out for a quote-unquote green card situation. And that's basically just there for marriage. And me personally, okay, I have some drawings when it comes to certain characters getting married. With Anne and Holly, it makes sense. Story-wise, it makes sense because, I could probably show you some of it if I can remember what album it was. This is them getting married, Anne and Holly. Anne being basically the reference character to Holly. Also, I went all out on the details. Why didn't I do that for Historia? I don't know, it's just trying to get details for certain outfits is a pain in the ass. There's my man Broseph and a 16-year-old May. She once had long hair. That's when they got married here. But it wasn't a happy ending, or happy, from the beginning, I should say. If I can remember where the hell, here it is. It's all started when Anne saved Holly from an abusive boyfriend. Right here. See, perfect example. They got into a relationship too early. They're too young. And now this guy got his bell rung by this strong as fuck lady over here. Look at Anne. Look at this broken beer bottle, broken table, everything broken. Look at this mofo. This is Broseph's brother. He's a terrible brother. To where even, ferocious size of family don't like acknowledge him as part of their family. Terrible, am I right? And even Anne didn't have like a good start. Now, this is an old, far ahead into this instance. I feel like it was in this album, but here it is. I knew it. Where Anne's mother killed her father and then got shot up by the police. And this was when Anne was like 16, I think. Got like the blood of her father. And look at this guy. Look at this poor guy. The soulless, dead eyes. It's terrible. And then the blood on her hands. I forgot that this happened. Here's my freaking memory. I forgot that Anne had a traumatic experience in her life long ago when she was 16. When I first introduced her as a character in my, I don't know what the word is, my fun house of characters. I haven't forgotten. I still remember that, technically speaking, Moon and Rain's father died in military. But, you know, I haven't forgotten that, but it is something that I could have forgotten. There are some things that I could easily forget. Man, I really wish I could zoom in with this. I don't know if you heard that. I don't even know if you can hear that. There shouldn't be any video capture sound effects. It's not like this needs it. Oh, look how small that is. No, God, no. That's not what I wanted to click on. Is this right? No, I can't tell. See, I don't know where this is at. I gotta try to picture it like where it would be in terms of this. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, my memory forgot entirely about the fact that that sequence occurred. If you're curious about how terrible my memory is for certain things, just know that I forgot that the story called for Anne's mother killing her husband and Anne's father, and that's where that ended off. Yep. Okay, cool, great. Why don't I make this part easier on myself and try to line up with this? I should be using, like, placeholder... No. I should be using placeholder stuff. Now, I haven't fully gone and done more with Anne and, well, mostly Anne at this point, because I think the next story is going to consist... Okay, well, that's not going to help if I'm trying to get this to be accurate to what it needs to be. The next story that I wanted to tell with Anne that I haven't gotten to telling yet, because, obviously, I am literally, swamped with other stories to tell, is Anne's first meetup with Lieutenant Kara. I don't exactly I don't have this selected. Hold on. I don't exactly remember the age of Lieutenant Kara. I know she's definitely older than Anne, but I don't think she's that old by that much. I can't remember. I technically do have like a tidbit list I can grab off of my artworks tool-based and creation notes tracking list. What would this be? Character tracker? Yeah, character tracker. That's what it is. Yeah, the military mother group. I don't know that. Yeah, Anne, Holly, Kara, May. Yeah, Kara's 47, 5 years older than Anne. Anne is 40, Kara is 45, Holly is also 40, and May is 18. In the current present canon timeline of my frickin' creations and whatnot, that is essentially the, wait a minute, hold on. Can I go in? I can, good, okay, I have a little bit more zoom in to work with here. My god, why did I decide that this is the texture that I'm going to go for this? The texture and shading, as far as I'm aware, is done. And you know, there's probably like something I've forgotten. Let's be honest here, there's definitely something I forgot here. Especially since I'm trying to talk about events that I have forgotten once before. Oh, where the fuck is this? Okay, that's not it. Here it is. That looks like it's in the right spot. Please tell me that's in the right spot. I hope so. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It works, because I can just do a little bit Oh, right, you're not connected. I forgot about that tidbit. Clicketh? It still didn't fucking connect. Ugh. It's fine. I will make it bigger. You know, despite my memory fading for so many of my prior creations, it is still cool to have so many creations to work with. Why didn't I combine these? It is. It really does feel nice to have so many creations. Alright, this is... Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, it's going to be terrible. Honestly, I can't tell. The perspective here is all over the place. Or maybe it's not. It's hard to say, really. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna just do a little bit of this. I don't know where the hell this is, so I feel like I could just do this and we're golden. And now I just do this, this, and this. Is it off? Yes, but does it matter? Not really. It's kind of meddled and hidden by so many other things. Alright, definitely not going to use any of that pattern again, that's for certain. I'm going to go over to this pattern now. Goodbye, other pattern. Horrible to place pattern unless we have, like, a succinct and, you know, symmetrical view. Well, those were pointless to place down, but I guess it's good to have a guide. Alright, awesome. How many of these I'm going to make? Probably not a lot. Please tell me that you shaded in the ones that I want you to shade in. Oh boy, here's the reason why I kind of stopped doing this. Because first, okay, good, it is there. I was about to freaking say, why is it not showing? Why was I not there? Because it sometimes does that. I don't like that. Like right here, you can barely see it. But I guess if it's like all JPEG, it has no choice but to show it. Right? Ugh. Whoops, didn't mean to move that. We've been at this for almost 2 hours. Not bad, honestly. Alright, well now I guess I just gotta see if I'm missing anything. The steam from the coffee cup, right, of course. Let me just save the purple hair girl swatch again, just in case. Alright, time to make steam. See what I mean? I said I plan on doing steam here. Almost forgot the steam. Steamed hams. Alright, here we go. This one shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully. It should be like a faint steam coming off of the steam cup. It's a small thing, but sometimes small things are good. Have a little bit more of, yeah, there we go. Even if the detail is so small, you should still do it if you can. People will appreciate seeing the finer details of steam coming off of a coffee cup, or from the middle of the coffee cup. I'd imagine Pitou would be able to withstand the intensity of the heated beverage that they are about to consume. Well, they can still consume normally, right? I mean, obviously they have some way to be able to, for lack of better words, eject the food and drinks that they consume. They have to have some way, right? Do ants use the bathroom? This is a weird... Do ants use the bathroom? Now I'm curious. I gotta see. Do ants... Do they do that? No, ants do not. Oh. Most insects don't pee. All the waste that needs to be expelled comes out of one hole as one waste. Oh. Oh, it's moist. Wait, what? Their shit ain't solid. Wholly solid. There's moistness to the... Okay, well, it's like a skag, kind of. I'm sorry, Pitou. I guess you're a skag. God. Ugh. Ah, no. This is the wrong thing. I wanted to do this. Well, I mean... It would be the first to see a hot humanoid skag chick, right? So maybe somebody probably already did that. I mean, alien, predator, some things. I can't confidently say would. In all form of realities, I can't confidently say would. Would, yes, definitely. Even if you don't have holes down there, you do have, that, according to that weird scene of you lunging naked towards some darkness or something, and that, I don't know what that was supposed to represent. You do have a body, and you do have a mouth, and I'm perfectly content with tongue wrestling, and probably getting my ass kicked. Oh, actually, Dominatrix Pitou. Whew, yeah, no, definitely would go for that. No doubt about that. I'm trying to figure out if I'm missing. I'm definitely missing something here. I'm looking around. I'm glancing. I feel like I got everything. Drawings like this, 9 times out of 10, I am missing something. I'm missing something. But I guess I'm just going to have to accept my eyes and say I have everything here. Gonna have to, because otherwise I'm going to be out here for longer than I want to. Alright, we're almost finished. And then after this, I'm not sure. After I post this, I'm probably going to eat some cereal, play some Dead Space, and get ready to go to bed early. I don't know what time. Wait a minute. I need this, and that's still 0. Good. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that I removed the ears, because the ear didn't really look as good as I thought it was going to look when I colored it in. As soon as I colored it in, I was like, okay, maybe that's not good. I like the idea of Pitou hiding their ears. God, they look so goddamn adorable with that look. It makes it easier for you to forget that they were once a psychopathic murdering machine. Look how cute they look in those glasses. Yes, sirree. Pitou's a literal hipster lady-looking tail cat girl thing. It's so now that I'm like, okay, yeah, I know they're they them because they are not. They have no hole down there. It is confirmed now. They have no hole. Oh well, unless that's the question. Actually, yeah. Wait, hold on. That's a good question. Because again, chimera ants are not an actual thing, or maybe they are, or maybe they are. Are chimera ants real? Maybe, no, they are. Chimera were mythological creatures. Yeah, okay, nice. I think it was a case of ants consumed like human flesh, and then they grew into this. Honestly, I would accept that. And hell, I'm sure some people out there would accept Poof. I never really liked him that much. I don't remember why exactly. I think one major reason why I didn't like him is because he was trying to make the king forget about Komugi. Like, you kidding me? He was trying to make him forget about Komugi. His waifu, so to speak. I can't remember how old Komugi was supposed to be, but I vaguely remember people saying technically they were in their like early 20s because their current appearance is from malnourishment. Hard to say, really. A lot of the ages of the characters from Hunter x Hunter is not really shown outside of like Gon and Killua at like a few instances. And even then, I think they had some like minor like word fuck up saying Gon is 11 when in truth he's actually 14. Kurapika's probably like 18 or 20 at this point. I don't know, it's hard to say, really. It is hard to say. I can't really find any, like, confirmed, like, wiki that's, like not like, somebody inputting their own personal opinion on this is how old they are. Like, okay, this is probably gonna date, like, from a while ago, because I have no clue when the hell this show was made. Have you ever heard of a show called Hero 101 or Hero 108? hold on, Hero 1, yeah, Hero 108, not 68. This blue chick by the name of Mystic Sonia. Tongue as long as hell. Now, I don't really know what the hell the characters' ages were supposed to be. Because, I mean, I have a funny feeling that they're all supposed to be adults, right? Mystic Sonia has bazongers as big as Pitous over here. Anime version of Pitou. Some persons on a wiki, on a custom wiki, stated that they were 13. But everybody's like, do you have proof of this? You can't just go on ahead and say that this person is this age. Do you have proof? And they did not provide the proof. To this day, I don't think... I will look it up too. I will just look it up and see if anything is still there. Because I remember the last time I looked it up, it didn't show anything there. Yeah, fictional wrestling. That's definitely not it. It was in the fandom wiki. Or was it? I don't know. Was it? Is this the one with the comments? Oh, it was the one with the comments. What is with these fucking ads? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, nobody knows. Literally nobody fucking knows. No, this is it. Any proof she's 13? And now the information is gone. At least I can't see the information. I have a fucking ad taking up half of this fucking screen. I press close and it's like, nah. Oh, I had to press the arrow first. Nope, can't press close still. Yeah, no, nobody knows. Nobody knows, in all honesty. Hard to say, really. What is your headcanon? Honestly, headcanon is probably the best way to go about doing this. Because, you've seen what there was in DeviantArt? Man, if you've seen what there was on DeviantArt, you would question. And you would even be more so just, ugh. And you see, at least when you look at the wiki, of course. And there was also the wrestling fanfic media, so why do I get the funny... Because that was not there before. So why do I get the feeling that the person got their, like, information out and they're like, no, she's 13, because I'm 13, and it's weird if she's older than me. Because that would make sense. You know what I mean? That would be the hilarity of it. Literally, some, like, 13-year-old fandom mod is, like, trying to forcibly turn this character, who could be an adult. If you've seen Mystic Sonia's design, you would question, is that really 13? At least, probably 16. Or 17. I mean, I don't know. I don't really remember how, like, teenage me, back in, like, middle school, I don't think was focused on boobs at the time. I'm pretty sure that was the time where I was more focused on feet than I was at boobs. So I don't have any memory. Well, coming from somebody who forgot that their own character killed another one of my characters' fathers, and, you know, that character... You get my point. The point here is my memory is not good. So I don't remember what character... I don't remember. My memory does not remember. It's hard to say, really. All I know is there was a character on there whose age is not confirmed. They could be older. The point is that, Komugi could be 20. That was literally the entire point here. It's because of malnourishment. It's similar to... what was her name again? Shit, hold on. Natsuki, I was right. It's similar to Natsuki, who is 18 years old, but is so malnourished because of abusive father that she looks younger than she actually is supposed to look. Which sucks because... Bridget is a good example of, people who are, older, but look like they're younger, and they can't get a date because of that. I think SVU did, a thing on that. And they did it in the most weirdest way possible because they had a creep doing it instead of somebody who's generally interested in their personality. That's still, it makes me question how the hell anybody in that boat is able to get anywhere in the dating scene. Because that has to suck. I'm an introvert, so I'm used to not really having too much in the way of, sexual interaction. If I get some, I'll go for it. I'm not shy enough in that like I was long ago. I'm at a point now where I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it, kind of deal. Which I don't think it's ever going to get another chance like that again. It's sad to say this, but there was one time way back in like high school or something, I think it was high school, where literally somebody was trying to bet this one girl, let's just call her J for now, and my friend at the time, still had a friend, but I don't talk to a lot of people. I'm not really a talkative person, alright? I talked to him once or twice a few times from long ago. But I'm just not really a social person. I'm the kind of person who would just sit here and be like, I'm creating now. What I'm doing right now. And with YouTube now, alongside Paint Maze and everything else, I don't really have a lot of time for friends. I would like to converse with some friends and hang out, but with my B shift instance, I don't really exactly have the time. Either way, I'm busy. They are busy. We're all busy. Anyway, as I was saying, it was both either me or him that Jay was bet to kiss. And I don't know, I look at myself in the mirror now and I'm like, I like myself better than I did when I was in high school. Is that actually true? Do I look more attractive? Can't say, really. But then again, I've become more of myself. Having long hair, a feminine appearance. So, in all honesty, I like myself the way I am. I didn't really have that kind of appearance before in high school. Also, my lack of social skills probably contributed to that. But now, I would say the only good thing about this job here is that I've become so goddamn pessimistic and have become so uncaring about what other people think. And before in Raceway Park, I was still timid, but now back into this place and having to deal with this shit, I'm a completely different person than I was 4 freaking years ago before going into this hellhole. I hate everything now. I have no care anymore. I've stopped caring. I've got to a point now where I don't cry over, not having any interactions or any, relationship. At this point, I've become accustomed to my own creations, to my own ways, to my own worlds. Reality is the worst thing in existence for me, and getting into the, universes like this, or my own universes, is way better than accepting it. Again, it doesn't sound healthy, I know, but, sometimes you have to do these things in order to, not feel like shit anymore. I still get pissed off on occasions, but it's not, as bad. Someone, so to speak. It also helps that I have, the most goddamn freaking personal session, a little fully-cully with, some toys and whatnot. Not actual toys, unfortunately. Literally a Jimmy rig. You see, Jimbo, we all make mistakes in the passionate moments. And also curiosity and whatnot. I would say current me is way more, knowledgeable in sexual interactions without really having any interactions, just from the things that I've done, and here I go with too much information. Yeah. The things that I have done, the things that I've created so much. My knowledge expanded just from creating and doing a lot of things, expanding upon some kinks and whatnot. To where at some point I feel confident in being the submissive one, of course. I know what I want. And I want to be dominated. But it can hold off until we are damn well ready with a better life. And, everything not in shambles with the world and whatnot. Anyways, let's see. I don't know what kind of color I want to go for here. The fog is going to be tricky. I guess we could do something like this. Oh, my back. My back. Too bright. No, too gray. Oh, this one. Maybe I could do... The hell's that smell? Oh, that's probably the Mepsi on the counter that's finished, and I haven't done anything with it yet. Try not to go up there too much, because, you know, they're asleep. They don't have a fan to make noise. Oh, catching cinnamon roll mode again. Yep, cinnamon roll. Sleeping in a cinnamon shape form. I'll try to grab my phone to take a picture. But, she didn't do anything. That's good. I could take a picture of cinnamon roll cat. There she is. Alright, awesome, great, fantastic. Wait, why did I make another layer? Why did I make another layer? You didn't see it, but I somehow made another layer. It doesn't matter. We're almost done. Now for the sun rays. I also gotta take a piss, Turner. I don't know. One day I might make freaking survival on Dimmadome Island, in which people are going to question my sanity. I can make some pretty weird shit. It's a horror game in its own right, but not in like the same kind of horror as in, you know, horrifying monsters. But for now, let's stick to the wholesomeness before we go to the lewdness with cat and dog shenanigans. Cat girl on dog girl shenanigans. Honestly, it's a sequence that you never would have expected. And it makes sense. Pitou's a cat, Cheadle's a dog. At the end of the day... okay, hold on, not too much, just a little bit. At the end of the day, it sucks that Pitou had to perish so that Cheadle could walk, to run. Pitou ran so Cheadle could walk. Goddamn, stop saliving. Stop saliving. Like a freaking YouTube poop. Dullest slud. Yep, that's where we're at right now. Alongside my tiredness and a full bladder that needs to unleash the beast. Which is not really anything to go off of. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that you girls, and you as well, bro, don't have any, like, sparkles and whatnot on your face. I kind of made it a thing where characters don't have, like, sparkles in their face. Every time I look at their face, I just get, like, a sense of, like, a awness, like looking at a cat, like literally looking at a cat. It's just so cute. I can't get over how cute I made Pitou here. Man, okay, stop getting distracted. Stop getting lost in the beauty of this chimera. Man, I guess the one major difference here, if you were to remove this, well, I can't exactly remove that because that's connected to that. But yeah, if you were, wait, actually no, I could temporarily remove it if I did this. You gotta remove this. Yeah, it's a huge difference. Keep that there, cute, am I right? I guess I could probably like do this and then this and then this and then that. It is a huge difference. I will say that much for a fact. And as I stated in the last episode, Pitou doesn't have a glare in their eyes. Which makes sense because they're like, you know, they're not, if you've seen Maki and Menchi, you see that they have glares in their eyes. That's what makes them human. The fact that Pitou has glare in their eyes means that they have developed some human emotions. Enough to where they look like this. Got a nice little cute blush over here. Not even paying attention to... Well, I guess it depends on the person, the human. There's like an actual story reason for Pitou to go after certain characters. But, you know, this is a very dangerous game this lady's playing here. She's lucky that Pitou's not paying attention. Yep. Yes, sirree. Alright, man, I am so damn tired. And hungry. And vacation freaking weeks come down to like having only 2 meals a day. I don't really eat lunch. I guess I could probably consume some... Ah, damn, you woke up. That was like chattering in her sleep. What's wrong, Momo? We're chattering, Momo? And there goes the meow. Little whir noises. Now she just put her paw above her face. Well, you don't like the light hitting your face as you try to sleep? Anyways, yeah, yeah, this girl's playing a real dangerous game right over here. Although it would be an honor to get a little bit of Pitou treatment. Also just being with Pitou in general. This version. I don't know, even after all of the empathy that they got from seeing the king in Komagi, I don't know if they would still, like, well, you know, be good towards humans. It depends, really. I like to think that if Pitou survived and went to the king and saw that the king was dying, and the king's last word for Pitou was to live their life, to not follow in the footsteps that they have been trying to create here. I would say that they would probably, you know, get around to being with humans. And like I said, they would go to Kite, finding a new king and following Kite, also making amends for what they did to Kite. That's all there is here in that department. Yeesh. Oh wait, what? My brain just had a malfunction real quick. I thought this was like, you know, still stuck on this screen, but I guess it would just... oof, man. Yeah. I have no idea what the hell that was about, but it's fine. We're in the last part right now. The final stretch. Light orange area. It's gonna be like a mixture of like light orange, pink, and blue. Wrong one. Oh, that was a different thing. I did the opacity. It's fine. It works, I think. It still kind of works. And we're doing some different things here on accident. I gotta try not to fill in this girl's face too much with, what he calls, because I still want to showcase her and her, like, form right here. Because there's just something about this character that's just, like, giving me deja vu, like I've seen this character before, higher on the streets. I know it's my time to go. Or something, I don't know. I don't remember. And she's just something. Yeah, nice, like, light blue and teal around the area. Some light blue up here. Light blue in most of the area here. Now we get some teal areas. Covered by the shadows. Maybe not that teal. Maybe like this teal. This teal's not as noticeable. But it does make this area look a little bit more, you know, bluer. You know what I mean? I could probably get some nice little, like, orange lighting coming from these windows here. Yeah. Orange lighting coming from the windows. Let's try to be careful not to get too much there. Okay. Let's get some dark blues in here, because I don't want this to be crying out loud, too bright. Mouse is going all over the place. And again, I can't tell if that's because this thing is spazzing out or the system's spazzing out. Either the mouse or the system. Either way. Yeah, let's get some like darkness in there so it, you know. And maybe some darkness on the hat as well. And maybe some darkness here. Nah, that's too dark. But definitely some darkness here. Alright, now how about some yellows? A yellow. Yeah, nice yellow covering up most of this. Try not to cover up too much of Pitou's face now. Yeah, that works. I mean, I guess I could probably get some, like, lights, rays, and stuff coming off here. Now there's the pink area. I don't know what pink I use, so I'll just use whatever. And I think I already got light blue here, so that doesn't matter. Trying to see if there's anything more here I can do. Dark blue area again. But this time use a different blue. I don't know what blue I used. How about purple instead? Yeah. I feel like purple kind of blends in a little bit better. Not too much now. This area, the purple kind of blends in a bit too much purplish. Too much purple. Alright, cool. Then that will be called dark purple area. Or just purple area. Phew. Alright, sepia. I don't know what else there is I need to do. Maybe I could add some, like, bubbled effects or something. Oh. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, hold on. I can do that. But is there another thing I can do here? Yeah, I could do this for at least this area. No, wrong one. This one. And have most of that be here. Maybe have some of this kind of like seep in there, but most of this here. I could do the same with this over here. Yeah. And have most of it works perfectly with like separating most of that, right? Can I get some full-on yellows, or is that... No, it's different. Some pinks. Nah. How about some light blues or teal? No. No, that's not going to work either. Oh, that could work. And there we go. Okay. Alright, not bad. Or maybe I can have some yellows in here. Do I have like a bright yellow I can use? That is not bright enough. That's not bright at all. That's not bright either. What if I did this? Too bright. Still too bright. Okay, that could work. I don't know what this is. This is more of a light orange, actually. Does that mean I could have done this? No, this one's even lighter. Alright, cool. What is this one called? Light orange sepia. Light orange sepia. Number 2. Perfect. Yeah, I should be trying to do that more often. And try to fill up these color swatches by a whole lot. And I'll save that as sepia so I don't forget that I did that. See if they set me a swatch. There's something more I can do here. What if I had bubbles? Nice, bright yellow bubbles. But like, you know, dynamic-wise, it's slightly different, so... Bubbles. Or like, essentially just, you know, a little bit of the scene here. Okay, too much. Too much! Again, too much. And also, let's just make sure that these characters don't have bubbles here. Yeah, nice little bubble effects there, because why not? Maybe I can even have a sun cloud. I don't know. Sun cloud. A nice little, gas-like area here, kind of just like this. Not too much, though. Like, keep it to this. There we go. And there we go. Alright, okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I am tired as hell. And I am hungry, too. So what I'm probably going to do is take a small break, eat breakfast. I didn't even do the... Okay. And then, you know, I don't know, get this posted. So, with effects. Without effects, with effects, without effects, so on and so forth. Yeah, I could do that, take a break, and have this thing upload in the background, so I don't have to wait for ages for it to get done with. So there we go, folks. Casual Pitou. Pitou looking adorable as hell, and we got multiple characters here as well. Yep. Anyways, thank y'all for watching today's episode of Art Time. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, of course. Previous episode of Art Time right over here, and if we're posting this today, the most recent episode, Sonic Adventures 2 Battle, right over here. Anyways, thank you all for watching, I will see you all in the next episode. Later.